So the reason why this caught my interest is mainly because it's in space, and oh, there's no logo or anything. Okay, so yeah, so for some reason I have a bit of an interest in whether you can navigate effectively in 0G in a video game, like, and whether it's represented properly. And that's honestly the only reason why I'm interested in this. Like, it's the only reason, because, you know, like in space you don't have friction, you don't have air resistance, you don't have anything slowing you down. Like, if you want like totally realistic EVA, you know, you need six axes of input, and like no inertial dampening at all. So let's give this a go. This is a really great looking UI actually. Upper level, that's back. Wow, they're like, the music's a good volume by default, but this is at 100%. Music's always so consistent, isn't it? Well, just volume in general. VSync is on, VSync is off. Mouse invert, control start, classic on, arcade on, controls bind, pause, backwards, left, right, up, down, speed modifier, drone scan, flashlight, quick save and quick load. Ooh, oh no. Quick save and quick load should not be those buttons. That should be F8. So older games have quick save and quick load next to each other, F5 and F6. But in order to reduce mistakes, quick load should really be on the other side of that section on the keyboard, so F8 or F9. Because like if you look at your keyboard, the F keys are usually sectioned into 4 sets, sets of 4 keys, and really, in order to reduce mistakes of quick saving by accident or quick loading by accident, those buttons should really be far apart from each other. So let's go back, let's play. Thank you for choosing Astropticon as your employer. The font's a little bit difficult to read. Very wide and stretched. And the font for loading is different. Loading, 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 loading. Press space to... Oh, it's already finished. Press space to continue.
Welcome to the open space work they don't advertise every day, astronaut. My name is Mira, and I am your MC, Mission Controller. Just don't call me MC Mira, I'm not a rapper.
Okay.
We got paperwork issues here. Since you're in space, it's obvious you were granted clearance to perform extravehicular activities, but it would seem your license was reset for some reason. However, thanks to Emergency Protocol 2F-12-B, you can be quickly retrained for extravehicular activities, or EVAs for short. I will provide a simple training, a tutorial if you will. When finished, you'll be ready to complete any and all extravehicular maintenance operations, or EMOs for short, with no issue. The training will also clear any bureaucratic bust with Astropticon, IRS, and Social Security, which is much desirable.
During the game, you use up oxygen and energy. You can refill them. All you need to do is fly next to it.
We faced many weird issues lately, which is admittedly strange.
Mouse sensitivity is really low.
Let's talk more work, shall we? Let's get you ready. Let me see the checklist here. Okay, first things first. I'll display your controls layout on your HUD.
Ooh, get that.
Don't worry. In space, no one can hear you press the escape button,
really fast.
which will activate main menu and provide you with all the need.
Look at that. Oh. This is actually a feature that I wanted to include if I do my own options menu. But this is a keyboard that dynamically changes when the key bindings change. And the reason I noticed that straight away is because the F8 key is there highlighted, which is not a default key. That is a very considerate thing to put into this game. Because in other games I've seen which have a keyboard diagram, it's usually a fixed picture. Like if they have a controller, like the information is usually on its side and they just draw lines to the button. But you know, a keyboard has significantly more keys, and here they highlight the F8 key. I mean, let's just randomly change another controller to see that again. See if it actually happens. So attach, detach. So if I change quick load to F9, look at that. See, look at that. That's cool. This is honestly a feature which I've just not seen yet in a video game, like in a PC game. Like, wow, I did not expect to be impressed by this UI.
Don't worry. In space, no one can hear you press the escape button, which will activate main menu and provide you with all the needed info. Moving on.
What's so special about
this?
it? I have no idea.
HUD, right? It shows the general area where issues occur.
Oh, did she just say?
You can see the damage marker on your HUD, right?
No, say HUD.
It shows the general area where issues occur. Now, let's get you moving towards that spot at today's patient, our Solar 1 satellite. I'll watch you soar.
What's attach and detach? Oh, there's dampening. Yeah, if I let go of the control, if I let go of W, it I automatically slow down. Let's see if I can actually. What's the control style? What's arcade on? Oh, that's instant? Okay, so that just makes the impulse maximum. And classic on, there's like acceleration, but there's also like an automatic slowdown.
Nicely done. You're at the right place. Now it's time to teach you about your moms. I really think someone should have reconsidered that abbreviation, which stands for Maintenance Operation Modes. By pressing 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can switch between moms. Dang it. The 1 button activates the attach mode. The 2 button switches the detach mode.
Yep.
When you press the 3 button, you switch to examine mode. By pressing the button 4, you can enable the store mode, allowing you to purchase and sell components. You can always see which mom is currently selected. It is highlighted in the bottom section of your HUD.
Say HUD.
Switch to detach mode. Now aim at the hatch pinpointed by the yellow HUD marker. Now
Say
you can see the
HUD.
smart HUD highlights the hatch. It turns red. An object highlighted in that fashion can't be removed. Something else is obstructing it. When the smart HUD highlights an object, turning it green, it means the object can be detached freely. This time, I'll remotely highlight the bits you need to work on, so we can train you more efficiently. Time to detach these 6 bolts.
I'm
using the
draining
trigger
oxygen,
button.
so much oxygen. I think mouse sensitivity could be higher. Yeah, let's just set that to max.
Now the hatch is unfastened and can be detached.
Really nice highlighting here of red and green. There should probably be a colorblind mode for red to change that to blue, though. Oh, there we go, there is a rotation, okay. And my oxygen is just going down slowly. Am I just dismantling this whole thing? Am I gonna like suffocate? 33 moves. It's a bot over there.
And here is the broken fuse you need to replace. Detach it. Well done. The broken fuse is detached and placed in your inventory. Now it's time to obtain a proper replacement for it. Exit the inventory and go to the store.
2 options to choose from: a drone and a printer. Yeah, it's really nice. I saw that in that other simulator I played as well. It's like green means you can detach it, red means you can't. I think it would be nice if there's a colorblind mode. It's like simply just changing the green to blue and that's it. So, hint, use drone. This time we will speed this process up. Ron is delivering.
Now switch to the attach mode. In this mode, you will note that objects ready to be attached
that's a lot of
will be
propellant
marked
you're
by
using.
the smart HUD and transparent
Critical
blue,
oxygen.
saving you a lot of fuss. Install the replacement fuse now.
I should probably go back there.
Very well. Now attach all of the remaining parts and seal the hatch.
The blue is where I can attach stuff. I'm just gonna like mash this button real quick. Critical power. That's a really loud sound. Dude, you died! Ah. I knew it. I knew it. I had to do it. I had to let myself. I just had to see what happened.
Welcome. We faced many weird issues lately, which is admittedly strange. But let's talk more work, shall we? Let's get you ready. Let me see the checklist here. Okay, first things first. I'll display your controls layout on your HUD. Don't worry. In space, no one can hear you press the escape button, which will activate main menu and provide you with all the needed info. Moving on. You can see the yellow marker on your HUD, right? It shows the general area where issues occur. Moving on. You can see the damage marker on your HUD, right? It shows the general... Now, let's get you moving towards that spot at today's patient, our Solar 1 satellite. I'll watch you soar. Nicely done. Now, switch to detach mode. Now aim at the hatch pin. Now, an object highlighted in that fashion can't be removed. Something else is obstructing it. Time to detach these 6 bolts using your trigger button. Now the hatch is unfastened and can be detached.
Remove everything. If it's green, remove it.
And here is the broken fuse you need to replace. Detach it. Well done. The broken fuse is detached. Exit the inventory and go to the store.
Ooh, battery 25%? Really?
Splendid. Now switch to the attach mode. In this mode, you will note that objects ready to be attached will be marked by the Smart HUD in transparent blue, saving you a lot of fuss. Install the very well.
Oh,
Now
I'm
attach
actually
all
going to
the
run out of
remaining
energy.
parts and seal the hatch.
There we go, recharging. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's pretty unrealistic. That said, another thing as well is in real life, these EVA missions are usually very tightly like planned out. So if you do actually need to go back and refresh your batteries and oxygen, that's actually not a good sign of things. Like, everything's pretty tightly coordinated now. The fact that it's consuming a lot of battery is not a good sign.
Great. You've just fixed your very first object in zero gravity. Don't worry, we got it recorded and stored in your file. As you can see in the objective section on the left side of your HUD, one goal is marked as completed. Proceed to deal with the other one. You officially have the know-how. Now replace the other component, the battery located on the opposite side of the Solar One, all by yourself.
Just gonna recharge that. So I'm not sure about the use of the battery meter, because it seems to be like a universal power source of both your tools and your thrusters. Okay, so where's the thing I'm fixing? Where's the thing I'm fixing? I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go. Where am I supposed to go? Was I supposed to pay attention to the dialogue? Where's the marker? The marker was right here, somewhere. Which of these panels? Oh, it must be this one. What am I replacing? use. Okay, I need to head back to the shuttle again. Don't run out of power. That's a really loud sound, isn't it? Like, so I can't use the scroll wheel to switch these modes, which is a bit of a flaw there. Wait, what did I miss? What was I supposed to replace? Battery. Wait, is this the wrong panel entirely? Like, I just detached the whole thing. Where am I supposed to put the battery? Okay. That was just the original tutorial panel, wasn't it? Okay, so I straight up don't know where to attach the battery. That's... Wow, I'm already failing the tutorial. Okay. Awkward. Am I supposed to go over there? Wow, I am so incompetent at this. I think I should actually, like, quit this tutorial. Continue. I could have saved mid-mission, couldn't I? Oh, both the sound option and the music option are connected to the menu music. That's weird. Okay. I wonder if I should give this another go or just give my opinions on the game so far. No, you know what? Let's just leave it at that. So I think that was I'm gonna chalk that up to being my mistake. Maybe the game could have helped a bit by adding just leaving that marker up there for me to know where to go, but I straight up just made a mistake there and didn't figure out where to replace the battery. So I don't want to like spend too much time on this one because honestly there was I don't really play these simulators that much, and it's pretty simple, right? Like it's, well, not simple, but I'd say it's pretty rudimentary might be a good word. Like you know, you get this device, you take it apart, you replace the part, you put it back together. And I played it's an unrelated game, but I played Gunsmith Simulator a few days ago, and it was the same principles. I really like the blue highlight thing to show where to put stuff. I would have probably liked a colorblind support mode because red and green. But it's not a deal breaker. But visually, like, I'm pretty happy with it. You know, like, these things aren't super sophisticated. And there wasn't really anything like wrong with what I was doing. I really did not like the battery system. I was consuming it way too fast, and it was connected to both my thrusters and my devices, which is just not how an EVA works. You know, I would have actually preferred like a separate propellant meter, and then just have my electric devices have a separate battery meter. And that's probably my number one issue. I like the voice acting and stuff like that, but yeah, like I don't have any complaints about the length of what I did or anything like that, but I really didn't like that back and forth of going back to the space shuttle to recharge, because I don't really believe that's something that happens in real EVAs. Like, you don't go back and recharge. That, especially not that frequently. Like, you only go back if you made a mistake. And that's kind of a big deal, you know? Like, I was just consuming so much battery for some reason. But the number one thing that I was looking for, and the reason why this demo caught my interest, is that it's a simulator of being in space in EVA, and I wanted to fly in 0G like an EVA, and I couldn't do that. Because there's propellant considerations and inertial problems, right? Like, there's nothing throwing you down. And here, like, it's a little bit arcadey. There was an option to change the way you thrusted to like an arcade mode, but all that really did was just have maximum impulse and then just go immediately back to 0. And the normal mode was there was like an acceleration, and then when you let go of your movement key, you slow down. And there wasn't like a realistic propulsion mode where you go and there's nothing for you to stop you. And yeah, like, it might make things a bit out of control, but that's honestly what I want to see, you know? Like, and I didn't see that. So that's like an instant negative for me, you know? Like, I just wanted to like see one feature and it wasn't here. And yeah, there may be issues with how well that would control in the game, but like, honestly, I would like that as a hard mode if I was interested in this space mechanics simulator. I was like, I just wanted to like fly in COG with actual with an actual problem of lack of inertia, well, inertial dampening. So yeah, all I did with the tutorial, I didn't really expect to do that second half, to be honest. Like, I would have been fine with just doing that first half. And yeah, that was kind of all I did. So I probably would have actually gone. I probably was not fully happy with that. But I think I kind of just put that blame on me. Other than that, though, like, everything that was pretty good. You know, it was really just I just wanted to like do an EVA in space and deal with spinning out of control and stuff like that, but I couldn't do that. So yeah. I suppose going along with the actual real life simulation thing of it is that usually you would be tethered. There was no tether there. You weren't. There wasn't a line attaching you to the space shuttle. So again, this is something that's really a thing in real life EVAs as well. But you pretty much never go untethered anymore. you would have a lifeline to make sure you don't spin out of control. And like if this game doesn't want to do that, then that's fine. You know, that makes it interesting. But I would have liked there to be consequences as well. Like again, going into that whole just the movement of not having anything slow you down, like any kind of, and you know, like that inertia, and that weirdness of being in space without any kind of resistance. But yeah, I think I would have liked the mission to be a bit shorter because I was just lost there. So that point might be my fault entirely, but that's kind of it.